Hey guys, Marcelo here,
And Wes. Hey guys.
so welcome to our first episode of Trash Talk, where we just talk about whatever the hell we feel like, well, game related.
Yes.
So our first episode here, we are going to talk about the console war. So, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. For any of you guys that don't know what we're talking about the war between the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Wii U. We didn't want to exclude the Wii U in this.
So, we're mainly going to be talking about the E3 conferences and the reveal conferences of the consoles. If you want to scoot up a bit here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, what do you want to start off with then?
Let's start out with the PS4, since it is the strongest of the three.
Alright, so what do you want to talk about the PS4?
Let's start with what they did with it, I guess.
What they did with it?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
like what they did to improve upon it, and they really did improve a lot on it. The graphics just look, whoa, like stellar.
The graphics engine has been improved tenfold.
Yes.
A lot better than the PS3.
Also, like the game exclusives and all that, they have a lot of games on there. Or like the new Final Fantasy, that looks pretty damn good.
Final Fantasy, what is it, 15?
Yeah, it's 15.
They started out as Versus 13 or something like that, and then changed it to 15.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Knack. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Knack. That's going to be a good game. It looks amazing. I think I think it looks really good.
Yeah. Any other games?
I'm trying to think.
I know. I'm trying to think because
we just watched them right now, and we're ready. We fucking forgot everything. What else is there? I'm drawing a blank. What do you remember?
I remember it was good.
I remember Knack.
Okay.
Knack looks really fun.
Yeah.
Infamous Second Son looks amazing.
Oh yeah, that game looks cool. That game looks cool. Like you just have like it's a totally different character.
Especially because it's not Cole.
Yeah.
This time.
What was that guy's name? It's like
I saw the E3 trailer. And I saw the reveal trailer, and that looked really cool.
Yeah.
The reveal trailer don't have. Did this one have gameplay? The E3 trailer. Did you see the E3 trailer? For Infamous.
I don't think I have.
But
I did see a trailer for it. It looks pretty damn cool.
It is.
Well, you apparently teleport. I fucking love teleporting.
Yeah.
So like anything that has to do with teleporting, I'm gonna play it. But you also have smoke abilities, and then I'm hoping you get to also throw fireballs at people.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
But you also get like a little chain deal. Like,
yeah, you can like rope people with your freaking chain. It's like it's
and
pretty
beat
cool.
the shit out of them.
What other games are there?
Oh crap!
There's a lot of games.
Yeah, there's a lot of games to talk about, and they were all looked pretty good.
They all looked amazing.
Now,
was it Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo 6. That's one of the newer. One of the newer ones. The graphics of the cars, how they look from the inside, the interiors and the exteriors, they look really good.
Yeah.
They tried to make them as close. They were, I think they're taking pictures of like all the newest cars, the car models, and they were like, they were basing the models off those pictures and everything. So they try to get them as accurate as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing.
I want to talk about the Wii U for a little bit. We already know what the Wii U can do, like the little gamepad deal, and
the gimmick is the gamepad.
And they didn't really have a lot of games to start out with, and a lot of people were like, "Yeah," but that's because they were fooling you guys. They were waiting until E3. It's like, okay. Now they're kind of like, "Oh no, Wii U sucks." Well, guess what, bitches? Fucking Super Smash Bros.
It's not that it sucks.
Well, no,
their presentation went well.
No, just like, oh, there's not really a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, get it. Super Smash Brothers! Whoa! Mario Kart 8! Whoa!
Super Mario 3D World.
Whoa! They brought the big guns!
Yeah, they saved those games just for E3. And yeah, they look amazing. They look really nice.
He showed me them, and I'm not really like a big Mario fan.
But he saw them, and
but I saw them, and they're like, damn.
The graphics are improved.
Yeah.
These are the first Mario games like in HD, and everything, like the first Mario Kart in HD, the first Mario Adventure in HD. So they look really amazing. We'll go into more detail of those games and other games later. We're just talking about the consoles and what they can do right now.
Alright,
basically.
Now let's go to the Xbox One.
The Xbox One. What can we say about the Xbox One?
Well, if I could sum it up in one word, it would be television.
What else can you say? Television.
Who needs your simple ass remote?
Fuck your TV remote. Get the Xbox One.
Get a really $500 expensive TV remote. That could go online.
It's not all that bad. I mean, I'm not much of an... This guy knows everything about Xbox.
I fucking love Xbox.
I didn't grow up with Xbox.
I didn't grow up with Xbox either. I grew up with PlayStation, but I didn't really become a big gamer until I saw Xbox 360 and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I want to get it. And then I played, like, I think my first game I played on Xbox 360 was Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I think it was 1 or 2. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with that game, and then I got introduced to Halo, and that game was awesome.
So that changed his outlook on everything.
Yeah. So
now,
and then the controller for the Xbox 360 was just like so cool and just so cool looking. Like, oh, what does this do? What does this right trigger do?
Did you really?
Oh my god! It shoots.
Did you really look at the controller that close? Oh my god! This is amazing.
Yes, I did. I was like, what does this trigger do?
Look at the colors of the buttons. Look at the colors.
Wait, what does this trigger do? It shoots! That's revolutionary.
Oh my god. No, but anyway, so take it from me, because I'm not much of an Xbox fan, but it's not that bad. It just has a very rocky start.
Yeah, it just...
To the point where...
It just, like, what they did... I guess like just what did bought both the PS4 and the Xbox.
I guess we can just.
Did.
I think we can.
Did. All right. Starting. I'm gonna backtrack to when like the 360 and the PS3 started out. And this is my personal opinion.
So don't.
But you're probably wrong anyway. I'm just kidding. Hey, I feel like the Xbox 360 did better. For many reasons, the graphic, they were both the same graphic-wise. One was a little bit better. I'm not sure which one. I think PlayStation 3 might have had a little bit better graphics. But what really set it apart with the Xbox 360 was, again, the controller, as I went into so much detail about, and the Xbox Live, which was more advanced than the PSN network.
Xbox Live?
Yeah, Xbox Live.
Yeah, so I guess, I mean, I've never really seen that myself, but I'll just take his word for it. I mean, the PlayStation Network is okay.
Yeah, again, like the online stuff was good on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, not
of course, it had to be good. It came from Microsoft. Microsoft makes like a whole bunch of PCs and they make computers and all that. So of course they would have to be good with that stuff. Yeah. And they were. They were good with that stuff. But here's where, like, now we go back to this generation with the Xbox One and PS4, and you kind of see and then Sony, they knew that they needed a lot of improvement for the PlayStation Network. Or mostly with its online service and its price. We all know that when the PlayStation 3 first came out, it cost like $600
for the greatest, for like the
that's
most.
That's nearly $1,000. I was like, oh crap, that's like a lot of money. I have to.
Well, see, okay, they had two different prices. There was the first. There was one model that had I forget how many gigabytes of memory. There's a certain like. One model.
The 8 gigabyte model was $600, and then how much was
no? There was one that the 8 gigabyte one was less than the 32. Was it 32 gigs?
Yeah.
That was the one that would cost $600. I don't know which one I have is over there, but
8 gigabytes is like puny.
But it was really expensive. So then,
and then like the Xbox 360 was already less than that.
Yeah.
But Sony, they learned from that. This is how they differ Microsoft and Sony. Sony learned from what had happened with the PS3, and they improved upon that. Microsoft, instead of improving on it a lot more, well, hold on, let me rephrase this. It's like the difference between Xbox One and PlayStation 4 is that they both improved a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole point of a game console is not to be a goddamn remote. It's so that way you could play games.
Okay, we need to reiterate
Yes.
on even that. Okay, we need to go more specific.
Yes. Okay.
We both saw the reveal trailers
Yes.
or conferences
Yeah.
for both consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw a good deal of the E3 conference for the PS4.
For the PS4,
But we both just got done watching the conference for the Xbox in its entirety. I'll put my piece in, and you can put your piece. So what I see when I see Sony and Microsoft going head to head, the PS4 came first in its reveal, and what I saw from that was, and they've always been trying to do this with get them players involved, not like physically or that, but like resonate the player with the games, and they try to like really make the player have like a bigger part, I guess you could say, in the games. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they try to resonate the players with the games. They try to make them feel like there's a connection, you know. And they did that in every presenter's performance, everyone that went up on stage, and all the little like interviews they had and everything. They really put that focus in, you know. They really tried to like not pound it in, but really just like let us know that that's like what that was like their plan. From the Xbox, which mind you was a response to the PS4, that's why they waited. All their focus was on
was media.
Was what they can do with the console, what you can do with the console. They hardly even talked about games in the reveal conference.
When you saw like the Sony reveal conference for the PS4, they had some games in there. Or with Xbox, I didn't really remember seeing any games. It just was about the console.
I mean, they briefly went over Halo and Call of Duty. That was about it. Everything else was about what the console can do. And oh my God, you can go on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, and you can like do all this other stuff. TV. The TV is the main focus. That's why he's one word, TV.
Television.
Because oh my God, they said if you watch the highlight, Microsoft Xbox One highlights video, television TV, and like now that was what they were trying to just show. Oh my God, look what this new console can do. It can interact with TV. Our remotes do that already. That's what we're trying to get across. So they messed up majorly.
And then with our stuff, they kind of showed like, oh, that's kind of cool, but the main focus is still gameplay.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of having that. And then they have other sort of deals, like you can only play for like 1 hour offline and all that, which is kind of crap. Because I'm mostly an offline gamer. I don't really go online that much.
Yeah.
Because like I usually don't have any money, and so I don't get like the yearly stuff, like the yearly Xbox Live, Microsoft points, and all that kind of deal. So I'm mostly offline, and a lot of people play offline.
Yeah.
So kind of doing that kind of like drives me away from it, and that's what I got from it. That's the one part I focused on when I watched the reveal trailer, is that it doesn't offer it only gives you 1 hour offline and all that.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to spend money to play it online. And pretty much another thing is that lending games to friends.
That's one thing that pissed off a lot of people.
And then they have to pay for it.
So say he gets Call of Duty Ghosts and like I want to borrow it. He can give it to me, but I'd still have to pay to play it. And that's not really something
So technically what I also got from that is the game's not yours even though you paid full price for it. Yeah. I can see that for rental games, because they're not yours, you paid to play on them for a little bit, and you want to give them to a friend, and then like I could see that it was for a rental game, but for a full price game that you bought and paid for, or to keep,
it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make much sense
because they just want more money. That's the thing.
So what? So again, to what they learned, Sony learned from like its mistakes, and they improved upon it, but they still kept gameplay as their main focus. Microsoft, instead of improving on gameplay, which it should improve on gameplay, that's the main focus of having a game console, they added a lot of stuff to it, and they also made a lot of restrictions for money. And if you look at other gaming companies that are somewhat doing this, an example is Capcom. Capcom kind of did the same thing when they had like paid DLCs for Marvel vs. I forgot what the game was called. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. When you had to pay for paid DLCs, which you had to pay a lot for them, and you didn't get that many characters. And I watched like a lot of online reviews about that, and they all hated that.
Yeah.
That certain aspect of it.
Yeah.
So.
Basically,
from watching the reveal trailers and all that, it's obvious that PS4
won that.
Trumped it.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go to the E3 conferences.
Starting now.
Starting now. Yeah. So what we learned for pretty much the PS4 and the Xbox One E3 conferences, we're gonna talk about the PS4 first.
You didn't see much of it though, huh?
I saw some of it.
He saw like about the last half or so. I watched it in its entirety. So what I can say is very, very obviously, Sony saw that reveal. Well, they had to, but you know. They took special attention to the certain things that they did wrong, because in a couple of the interviews before the conference even began, they called Microsoft out on those mistakes. Because in one of the interviews, I remember one of the guys being interviewed was all like, well, you know, our main like goal, or I don't remember word for word, but I'm just paraphrasing, like, yeah, so our main focus isn't on things like television, and like he like really stretched the word television, and then the guy doing the interview goes, I don't know what you're even talking about. And I thought it was a nice like call out, like, hey, we know that's what you're doing, you do that, but look what you did for saying that and for putting the emphasis on that. We're still talking about the games, along with social media and networking and all that stuff.
They improved upon it. They didn't mention it, but it wasn't the main focus of it.
Yeah.
It was still the games and the gameplay.
They managed to stick the social media in there, but not put great emphasis on it like Microsoft did. They still managed to get all the good games in there and really hype people up for that, resonate those people with the games, and really make them feel like a part of it and everything. And they called out Microsoft on a couple of their mistakes, which
namely, and then
I thought that was
this is like, and then in the PS4 conference for E3, I want to discuss this. They did two things that would ultimately make sure that PS4 would reign on top.
Yeah.
First off, the games that you can get online on the PS Plus network.
Yeah. PlayStation Network.
$5 rentals.
Yep. They lowered the price.
They lowered the price.
That's what they did.
To a $5. And I kind of like, and I feel like they did this after they watched the Xbox One trailer, reveal trailer. Like some guy in there's like, you know what? We have to make the games $5. It's like, what? Are you mad? We can't make it any lower. We can't lower it to that much. We just can't. Trust me, damn it.
It will work.
It will work. We will make money on this shit. Just trust me on this.
Trust me. And
then the second thing they did,
the Xbox console price.
Okay, I was gonna say that.
Oh, sorry.
For the Xbox One, they made it priced at $500. It's a good. It's an okay price. It's still kind of expensive. But for the PlayStation 4, get ready for this. $400. When I saw that, I went crazy.
He went faster.
Like, what? $400?
Even I was like,
are you serious? how much was the PlayStation 3 again? When it first came out? $600. So I get a whole crap load of graphics that look super cool. I get an updated social media network, and I could hang out for. I get also comes with like $5 rentals and all that for $400. That's
pretty
not
cheap.
cheap. That's dirt cheap. That's when everyone realized
That's where
Xbox One, you go down here. PlayStation 4, go right here. You deserve the top. Holy crap.
$400 for this brand new console.
I
Pretty
mean,
amazing. And you got
if you go any lower, you could get a used PS3 for that much.
Well, you gotta think that when the price does go down, it's gonna go down a good $50.
It's gonna go down even lower
To about $350.
And like
about
that
a
was
good 6 months after its release.
And that was my biggest concern when I saw like PS4, the price. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to wait forever.
That's
to get
what we
this.
were worrying about.
It's probably gonna be $700 or $800 or hell, even $1,000. I'm gonna have to save a whole bunch of money.
I don't think they're gonna ever make a console at $1,000.
You don't know.
I know you're over. I know you're over.
Well, I'm just overexaggerating. I'm gonna have to save up my money. I'm gonna have to wait until the price goes down.
Nope.
$400.
I almost had that much.
I'm getting first.
I almost had that much right. I almost had that much recently. I mean, I did use my money for other stuff, but I could have even bought the console like.
And it comes out in December, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I can just get like a whole bunch of my brothers like, hey, let's get the PS4 for Christmas and get some games with it, and then here we go. Christmas, we get PS4, we get a whole bunch of good games.
So that's a good Christmas.
It works.
That's a good ass Christmas.
That would be an epic ass Christmas.
Yeah. So.
And then with Xbox One, you're probably like, for many of you, you're probably thinking, oh god, it's gonna suck. What could possibly save this? Luckily, we saw the E3 trailers. Conference.
I kept
and
saying that
E3
too.
trailers for Xbox exclusive games, and
they look really
good. They have a whole bunch of good games. Two of them caught my eye. One is called Project Sparks, and
Project Spark. That caught my eye too.
That caught my eye. Pretty much, what you can do is you can create your own worlds. You have your own enemies, and pretty much
you can do almost whatever you want.
You can create your own levels and all that.
I saw the character. I call it riding the fucking mountain, but he was like he kept expanding the hillside you put it.
Yeah.
And the little character's like riding on it, so like it looked like a skateboard. So I was like, "What? Why the hell is he riding a mountain? This is crazy, like crazy good, but it's crazy." I was like, "Well, I thought it was really good."
So I saw that and it's like, "Wow, that's actually pretty damn cool." And then you saw like I forgot what it was called. Called Smart Glass, I think it's called.
Oh, Smart Glass, yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much, and that's another cool thing that you can do with that. So pretty much what you can do, it's made by Microsoft and all that. You can go check on where you are in your game. You can also and you can also look at how far your friends have gotten into the game.
Yeah, that's a cool
that looked freaking cool. I was like, oh my god, I can check out how well my friends are doing. Hey, did you complete the game? It's like, oh no, I'm
don't even answer that. I'll look for you. It's basically what you can do.
Then they have like another dealio. And this is for both consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, where you can like record your gameplay, and pretty much send it to your friends. Like, oh hey, and then you can also do it with a campaign. So if like one of your friends is like, oh hey, I don't know where the hell to go in
That's
this
the
area.
PS4, huh?
I think it's PS4 and Xbox One.
Okay, yeah.
So, hey, I don't know where the hell to go. Can you show me where to go? I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, I played that. Oh, yeah, I solved that. Pretty much, here's what you do. And then, pretty much, and, like, you get to send it to your friend. And with, I think it's for the Xbox One, I definitely heard this from. You can also make your own commentary and all that.
Oh, yeah,
send it to your friends, like, okay, so this is my commentary. Okay, so here's what you want to do. You want to go to the left. You want to avoid these guys. And if you go over here, you'll get a really cool-ass gun. And then you get to walk around and all that. And then you should be clear sailing from it. Like, oh, thanks you, man. Thank you.
Thanks you.
Thank you.
Thanks you.
I actually want to talk about a game on the PS4 that I'm really hyped for. But first, no, it's not Batman.
Oh, okay.
PS, that game's gonna be awesome.
Arkham Origins.
Yes.
He's hyped as hell for it.
I am hyped as hell. I'm a big Batman.
You saw the trailer? I had to go all the way back, like halfway through just to show him the trailer. Because he wanted to see it. Because at the very end, they were showing glimpses of what they had been showing throughout the conference, and when Batman was one of them, he was like, "Go back." I was like, "Okay."
Want to see a Batman?
So I showed him.
Okay. The second game I want to talk about for the Xbox One that really caught my eye was the game that they showed last. And it was a perfect presentation. You start out with a greeting, like, "Hey guys, how you guys doing? And this is our game." And then you saw the trailer, and then you actually saw gameplay and all that. And it's Xbox. It's an Xbox exclusive game, and it's called Titanfall. Damn.
Hyped as hell.
Okay, like after I saw that, I really wanted to get this game. I saw like the E3 trailer for it. It kicked ass.
It was really cool.
Pretty much, it's about this one guy. I'm not really sure, but there's like a whole bunch of crap you could do.
Who the fuck cares what the main character is? You can shoot.
There's like so much crap in there. Like you get to a wall climb like a ninja badass with a jetpack on. Like so, it's like. Off of billboards. So if you're like top of one building and you have to get to the other buildings, like, oh, no problem. There's 2 billboards, like,
yeah.
Just make it over there instead of climbing all the way down. Just be like,
just parkour that shit right there.
Just parkour it. And then another thing, and then the number game that got my the other thing that caught my mind when I saw this game was the mech suits.
The Avatar-esque mech suits.
That's what they reminded me of too. Avatar, but awesomer.
Awesomer.
And the way you get in them is pretty damn cool. They have like giant guns, and they can reflect bullets.
But the way you get in them
like
is really
freaking
cool.
like District 9. Like they decided like, okay, what can we do with these mech suits? Man, like how about we give the mech suits like giant guns, like in Avatar, and then like that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But we have to be original. Or we give them like the pulse thing and block bullets like in District 9. Have both those together? We got our mech suits.
It's not original.
Really?
You just said something original. Okay, let's do this.
No, like let's make something original. That's what I meant. It's like, okay, we got an original robot. It's an Avatar-esque robot that
powers like in District 9. But again,
it's an odd combination, but it works. And another cool thing is like how you get in them, because like the robot itself, like we saw in the E3 trailer, like you ran in, the robot grabbed your hand and like just threw you inside it.
When I saw
it helps you out.
When I saw the mech grab the character, I was like, holy shit, he's gonna kill him, and he like helps him inside himself or itself, and I was like,
inside the robot.
I was like, really?
Oh my god, it helps you out. It helps you get in.
It was amazing.
And then pretty much we saw him like kind of like mow down some enemies, like just reach inside on the armor mech, just like grab the guy and then like, the guys are like, what's going on? And then like you just throw them. Want to know what I really want to see? Like, I really want to see you just grab the guy out there and then like just smash him on the ground, or like just smash him against like
a wall, or
smash him against a wall, just leave like a trail of blood and be like,
Doo! He's into the gory stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of gore, what was that one game that we saw for the PS4? No, there's the Xbox One.
Rise. Sons of that's another game. That's another game.
That one looks really cool.
That one, you get to play as a Roman legionnaire.
Yeah.
Which is, and the armor looks pretty damn cool.
It's very detailed, very.
If you always wanted to be a legionnaire, play that fucking game.
It reminds me of 300. I like to. I like to compare these games to like movies because that's what they remind me of.
300, like yeah,
it was very 300-esque.
Especially the part where like he kicks that barbarian off the castle. When I saw that, I went like, "This is Rome."
Yeah.
I wanted to say Sparta, but I'm like,
when they raised. Oh he was trying to say the name afterwards. He said "Sons of Spartan."
Sparta. No, I mean Sparta. Rome. Damn it.
Oh, the shield raising, that was cool.
Yeah, the shield raising.
You
like,
walk as a group, and then you raise your shields to...
You went like, whoo!
The little...
Yeah, and but they do other things besides that. Like you could throw like javelins at the archers.
You can throw javelins.
Oh,
you can like drive your sword through their throats or something like that. I was like,
and you can double kill people if like 2 people are like ready to be killed. You can like double kill them.
Quick time events. Yeah.
Quick time events.
Help you do that.
You can chop off people's arms and legs and holy shit.
Gory, like I said. So, okay, so the Xbox One did have some really cool games, nice graphics. That's one thing I will give them for sure. My like 100% support.
Yeah,
really good graphics.
Oh, actually, I wanted to finish what I was talking about on Titanfall, yeah. Right. Oh, and then if your robot suit gets like damaged to the point where you're gonna die, you don't have to die, guys. You just like, oh, I can eject.
You just eject.
And then you get launched in the air while your robot blows up, like, whee! And then you get to land on the other person's robot and be like, fuck you for fucking up my robot, you motherfucker. Just smash some shit and then like blow up their goddamn thing and just get off before like it blows up and all that. Just be like total revenge, like, yeah, no one fucks with my Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot.
Besides, I named it.
You just had to throw that in there, Mr. Robot.
So
what's our final verdict of the consoles then?
My final verdict for the consoles, PS4.
How would you rank the consoles?
PS4, obviously on top. Okay, I'm gonna be truthful here. Wii U second, and then Xbox 360 third. The E3 conference went okay it did a lot better than the Xbox One reveal conference.
Yeah.
But it still didn't do enough to where it would rise from the top. No. Yeah. Top is reserved for PS4.
PS4.
For this era for the last era of games, Xbox 360 ruled with PS3 kind of behind it.
Cause at that time back in 07, 06, whenever that came out, maybe earlier, but yeah.
But for this for this generation of game consoles,
just in their presentation,
my money is going for the PS4.
Yeah, my verdict is pretty much the same as his. It goes PS4 on top. Wii U comes second, not close second, because it's still kind of sketchy. I mean, I'm a huge Nintendo nerd, but with the Wii U, I mean, I have a Wii U. It's awesome, but from the presentation to the way they worked everything out, the PS4 wins it out. The Wii U second, and Xbox last. The Xbox One. From the presentations of all three, and the way they carry themselves, I'm really trying to look at how they present, how they look at it, how they want us to look at it. The Xbox is not out of the race.
It's not.
But it does have some big issues. It did.
Like Microsoft did make some mistakes, and they're gonna realize that they made mistakes
it's gonna take a while for them to
when
come back.
First releases and all that. So obviously they're gonna have to fix a lot of problems with it that they caused.
Yeah, but from the way the PS4 came in strong.
The PS4,
Sony
started off strong and they stayed strong.
They finished strong.
They finished strong and they deserve the first place for just first releases. So if you want to buy a console, you obviously know the choice. PS4. And this is from a diehard Xbox fan. Get the PS4.
This is from a diehard Sony fan. Xbox is cool. It's okay. Not gonna really win that easily. Not gonna really win. So guys, that was our first episode of Trash Talk. Not a lot of trashing, maybe a bit, but not too much.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Next time.
And I'm really shocked to say this, and I don't usually get first release stuff. But I'm definitely gonna get the PS4 when it first comes out.
PS4.
Definitely.
In the future episodes and later episodes, we're going to be going more about the games revealed at E3 and just other games in general.
Just other games that we want to talk. Yeah.
So I guess that's it, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Trash Talk.
Bye-bye.